Okay.
Hello, everybody.
Hello, everyone.
This is the tiny cute.
He is so tiny and so cute.
He is so tiny and so cute. And he's going to be helping us react to some stuff that is really not age appropriate, but thankfully he is too young to understand. I'm looking over off to the side right now because I am live on Facebook and I need to be able to monitor this on my other computer. Okay, it says just now. So I am going to, excuse me, son. I am going to, okay. I don't need the audience to be public, but I do need to be able to tag people. Yes. Mama. I am your mama. That's correct. That's correct, buddy. Mama. Yes. Mama. Yes. Okay, where is me? She needs to witness the absolute balderdash that is our show. Okay. Are we ready?
Yep, I'm ready to react to our reaction to something that you co-wrote.
Hey, in season 3, you also co-wrote it, so yeah, no.
Yes.
Okay, so I've got the chat pulled up on the side here. I've got the baby in my lap here. He's applauding for us.
Huzzah!
I'm gonna navigate to YouTube. Okay, we're gonna close out that tab. Navigate to YouTube / there we go. It is not / however. It is instead DOF.
Yep.
Okay, so
we're gonna but
I mean, okay, so we're looking for October 2008.
The pilot.
The pilot. I do need to skip a couple things, like, no, you know what, I'll let it play. We'll probably still get DSMC'd, but whatever. This could be our last goodbye, she never told me why. This could be our last goodbye, oh, I won't meet her again. We watched her breathing through the night, hear the candle burning bright. She couldn't get to sleep that night. She won't. We cut the content warnings like later on.
Yeah, I mean, that was like trigger warning for everything.
Yeah,
risk.
Yeah. That was super trigger happy. So, right off the bat, like, we're saying, see Akuma faint, meet Dr. Epiphany Trebuchet, and then we have no context for anything or anyone else going on. We don't know who Akuma is. We don't know why we're supposed to care about these people.
We don't even know what Epiphany is supposed to be commentating on.
Huh?
We don't even know what Epiphany is there to comment on. We are the best at setting up things.
By the end of this episode, your questions will absolutely not be answered. We are in November of 2008, which is technically season 2, of the metaverse.
Clappy.
And I have no idea why we are supposed to care about anyone. They are all terrible people.
And so begins a great and terrible epic, the likes of which unwitnessed by man or woman since the age of myths. Or something like that.
It just starts with an Akuma noise and she fainting. And I realize that nobody can actually hear the show, but thankfully we have subtitles.
Yes.
Ow. Don't
my chickens, I mean, most annoying Greek choir a person could have asked for. I think it's actually Greek chorus.
It is. Look.
English is like Epiphany's third language. It's fine.
Right here. Bloody death bagel. Shut up, whore. My amazing voice acting. Shut up, whore. Thankfully, he can't read either.
Wait, why would anyone have sympathy for this guy? No one knows who he is.
No, he's not.
So Epiphany.
That's like the least attractive character I've
I can
drawn.
fix it.
If you shoot me, I'll sell you to a harem.
Ooh, yeah, let's get rid of the product. Smart one, buddy.
Seriously, bloody death bagel?
Shut up, whore. The scriptwriters can't
Obviously,
sell.
butt hurt.
Only
It's
horse
got a
can
nice
spell
butt,
you.
though.
That shit's street window.
Like, that's the only conventionally attractive thing about him is he's got nice hips and a nice butt. Oh, and I guess if you like long-haired blondes, oh, okay.
I said shut up.
The fool thinks that the commentary will ever shut up. That anyone ever will. No one shuts up on the show.
Not
Oh,
even
yeah.
us.
I forgot about that. Short attention span.
And Epiphany's like, who the fuck is Rubeus? Oh yeah, there's boobies coming up, so don't report this. I drew things and they appeared on screen for like 10 seconds.
That
Trigger
guy's
warning.
human boy toy.
Human breasts. Well, vampire breasts, but still. Trigger warning, tatas.
It doesn't seem very specific.
Right? No, because Librius will do anything that moves.
Mm-hmm.
Much like Sebastian or Nathaniel. My characters do not have a whole lot of variety.
I mean, Ernest doesn't have a lot of room to talk either. Well, he has a little, but...
Little.
Yeah.
No, look at the cuddly baby. I'm sorry, he's a
the only
rescue.
human in
They rescued him from inside my guts with a scalpel, so I have to keep
Oh!
him.
this box. The rest are sparkly supernatural beings. Shit.
Aw.
Oh!
Yeah. You enjoy watching cartoons with mommy that mommy helped make? Hey everybody, guess who's the sprite base for— oh shit.
The character sheet should tell
That's
us.
not where I should be
Let's
pausing
see.
this.
Human zero. Angel. Oh, they shit.
Okay, we're skipping all of that. We're just like,
Demon used to be an angel.
anyway.
That sounds like a shopping list for Trader Joe's.
Guess who is the sprite base for Baby Akuma? It's the actual baby.
You sure that
Whoa, dude.
I've never actually watched Excel Saga.
Oh, poo.
Your microphone is picking up what's going on in the background.
Oh, sorry, Andy's cooking.
Oh, okay, cool.
Uh,
What about Excel Saga?
I've never actually seen Excel Saga.
Neither have I, but Ted thought it would be good commentary. If you get my amaretto spill, buddy, I'm gonna be unhappy and I'm gonna make you go back outside and spend time with Daddy instead of Mommy. So please don't kick the table because it makes stuff fall off the table, and I do not like that. Okay?
Do not kick Mr. Table.
Holy bee.
Bold of you to assume the table is a man.
Where goes
There.
Tickle, tickle, tickle.
There
tickle.
go.
There, go.
Oh, there.
Speak elsewhere.
My
That was
awesome
cool, and you
art
don't
skills,
care about
which have definitely just degraded over time. I mean, this here is top tier art. Look, Lucius is making me applaud for it.
I mean, yeah, the logical course of action in real life would be to call 911. Or to call all.
information?
There's this thing called bystander effect, which actually is not as supported as, it's actually mostly been debunked,
But it wasn't in 2008.
right.
And that's what's important. And if anybody wants to comment, well, actually, go right ahead. It helps the algorithm.
Yeah,
Please do not
please.
smack.
Well, actually, us.
Please do
I
not,
always find those interesting, even if they're stupid.
please do not smack the table. Please do not smack the laptop. Please do not smack the mommy. Slap your hands together. Slap your hands together. Yep, there you go. This is actually a very mellow evening. Oh, it's almost time for his bedtime. Ha ha Go back out to Daddy.
Whoopsie.
Whoops. It's okay. He landed on all fours like a cat. He's fine. Please don't close the door on me. Please don't close the door on me, buddy. I don't know why I'm trying to use the camera to monitor him when there's a lag between the camera and me. Oh, those are toes. Yeah, that's my foot. That's a foot. It's exciting, isn't it?
Having the most supple of eyebrows.
Yes.
He must be pretty bad at this whole abduction thing.
He is.
I'll expect he's still sticking around corrupting everyone's faces that he's taking.
I mean, that's what I would do.
Could
I took Akuma and you can't stop me.
Is he taking her out to dinner?
Don't worry, you'll get her back eventually.
Body.
Believe me, she'll be annoying until you are begging us to take her back.
There's a trope for that. It's too spicy for Yog Soha. Ya-ee. 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 Please do not touch my bottle caps. Thank you. Climb back up into Mommy's lap. Come here. Come here, buddy. There you go.
He's being a stupid villain in addition to passive-aggressive and whiny.
Oh no!
Oh, look at these special effects! These are not special effects.
To answer your question, Ted, he's doing uncouth things to her body. Technically.
I'm gonna do uncouth things to you. Ah!
Oh no, he's shooting the scenery. Whatever shall we do?
Wait, Akuma scenery? I thought she was meant to be a show.
She's too vapid and boring to be a person, so I just kind of figured she had to be a prop. Dude, I feel that way.
Episode so far.
Huh?
She has been unconscious the entire episode so far. How can 50 tell that she's whiny and vapid?
Well, because there were things before the pilot
Oh yeah.
that she just wasn't aware of. Or
Okay.
by the time the pilot aired, because there are some pre-pilot episodes that I just found, but so what happened was I slammed the lid on my laptop during a fight with the person who wrote as Bastion, and I lost 4 months of data, and this was the first one that I recovered. And then later I recovered some other ones, and they were but I'm not airing these in chronological order. I'm airing these in the order in which we found and produced them. Hi, can you please? Yes, can you please take the sun, please? Piffy and I are doing a thing.
The Green Goblin.
Yep, take the Groin Goblin.
Spawn.
Take the Groin Goblin. We love the Groin Goblin.
Look at the spawn in the mirror.
Say hi to the internet, hun.
Wow,
This
that's
is
great.
this is the spouse.
That's great.
All right, bye to the internet spouse. That's his ball. Okay. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah. And you make aliens too, God.
We have too many aliens on the show. Didn't we?
Sure we care. We just have a funny way of showing it. Plus, one of us is kind of drunk. Also,
Here are the ogres.
us were the trolls.
No, I think all the trolls are happy in this room.
What about Corey and Ty and Jay and Neptune and Joe and Connie and Cody and Anita? Okay. Hello, I'm hitting play. Commence with the clickety clackety.
Damn it! The names had in this.
Ogres.
Tree ogres!
Ogre tree.
Bumblebees! Sorry, what were you saying?
Top tier
Is
art.
it draw? Great. virtual fighters. Any male characters?
I don't fucking know.
Idiots! The whole lot of you, and not a single one with any brains or power. Just fucking.
Aw.
You stupid doo-doo heads are ignoring me because I'm boring. They might
They
also
might also be idiots.
idiots. That doesn't really have
I don't have anything to do with Fighting Free Association games more entertaining than the drill coming out of your mouth.
It's better than what was coming out of his mouth 10 minutes before the show started.
Okay, I'm glad the baby went away.
The less said about that, the better.
That was a whole lot of babies going away.
Seriously though, when I first read the script, I knew that guy had to be in bed with someone from the production team to have a character on his show.
I said the less said about that, the better.
And keep in mind, she's talking about either her mother, her father, or her sister
I
at this
didn't say
point.
what they were doing in bed, now did I? Speaking of which, where the hell is all the rest of? She was supposed to be here 10 minutes ago.
Oh, it's her father. Okay.
And I think I
Awesome.
just answered my question.
Great.
Again, drunk.
Oh, is that all? We hear that all the time. Wah.
Especially while playing word association on the set. What were you planning to do with Mr. Puma?
Asking the important questions.
No, nothing much.
Then why should we care?
Eat.
Wait, you're not supposed to eat her on stage, dum-dum! You're supposed to wait for the lights out. You're supposed to wait for the lights out scene, buddy boy.
Oh, no.
Saying, if mean people flush, nice people swallow.
Does that make him nice?
He didn't. He just.
Oh, sorry.
If I was to
It
drain
didn't
her
specify if he swallowed.
Take a vote.
No.
Her character design gets a whole lot better later. Also, she completely fucking bodies a major demon. Spoiler alert. Not in any of the episodes we produced.
Fuck no.
Yes.
Yeah.
Define why.
Well, I'm sure Dottie Quinn could clear it up for you.
Well, after the host is dead, her soul has to leave, right? Think of the power it holds, and it will be mine to control.
Yes, the Karen.
The debut of the caring face.
Iconic.
Dural's and Akuma's lines are written by the same person.
How many different? Yes. Yes, different people write the script. But you know what? That's a good point. A lot of characters' characterization varies depending on the writer, whereas we just had a different person writing like each batch of characters. Although some of them kind of bleed into each other and are pretty much the same person.
Two original writers, a few additional commentary writers scattered here and there, and then one idiot who writes himself in a few cameos. So I think about 6.
Way more than 6.
Okay.
Ooh, Shaggy. I will be a god with her power.
Why isn't she already a god then?
He laughs like a god. That is a godly laugh. Epiphany is so many people's favorite character.
She is?
You should be so proud. Yeah, most people that I show this to, they're like, oh my god, I just love Epiphany.
Oh my gosh! Thank you.
God, or semi-god. Or
It's
whatever.
demigod cinnamon!
What do you
Demigod!
care for?
Dude, there's a difference between a prostitute and a stripper. Look it up.
Yeah, one of them is look with your eyes, not with your hands. That actually
Please stop trying.
reminds me of in fanfic where Serena picks up a biker and she's totally into the idea of sleeping with him, but she's like, okay, don't touch me here, don't touch me here, don't touch me here. Basically anywhere that would like have him clock that she's in drag. And then he's like, are you a virgin? And she's like, what? No. Because she had been a prostitute for like a couple of years by this point. And then he got a little bit weirded out by her saying, you know, yes, do what you want with me, just don't do this, this, or this. Yeah, look, there's some static.
Oh, sorry. No, that's not static, that's sizzling. Andy is cooking.
Okay. And so, yeah, he rips off part of her bodice and is like, you're a dude. And she's like, yeah. And then he's like, okay, yeah, I'm not into this anymore. So then she stabs him, and then he stabs her back, and she's like, I think I'm in love. Except she has the same voice as Dopkin, so.
But, you know, as your characters do.
I think I'm in love. Yeah. Yeah, specifically Dopkin, Nathaniel, and Serena are like that. Not so much Trent or Elybrius. Embarrassing. Dural's existence is embarrassing. His parents should be embarrassed. His parents owe us.
They are.
I'm curious. I used to be one. What, a stripper or a prostitute? A demigod.
I thought Elybrius was still a demigod. I don't.
Too.
Oh, duh. He put his power in a soul jar.
Yeah.
Have you ever
You can philosophical up in this.
No, nor do I care. Not with her power in my hand.
And by power, he means breath. What breath?
She has more breasts than Serena does.
You can't. Oh, burn.
Oh, God.
I had nobody. Now I have found one whom I love above all else. He's the source of my fulfillment, my true power.
Libra's just getting real deep out of nowhere.
That's what Akuma said. Top 10 things said on Akuma's wedding night.
Old ones. She's smiling.
Cracking open an old one with the boys.
Oh snap. What a burn.
Right?
Lovecraft. Scared.
You know, we take a
He
lot of
should be.
We take a lot of pot shots at people's looks in like the first, like when we were younger and less mature, the first few episodes.
Yeah.
And then we still kind of have that in the script. But then we have some antagonistic characters who are legitimately gorgeous. Like Connie and Trepannin. And Corey even gets cute later too.
The power she holds, she can even bring back the dead.
How often does she actually bring back the dead?
Herself.
You have to kill anyway to make her look dumb.
No, I mean she does have to have that resurrectomy in season 3.
She do.
But that was more of our
I don't have
canon,
interest in
not Corey's.
Rubeus is all I need.
I keep thinking head
Stop
canon.
annoying me and leave me to my meal.
You're the one annoying us.
Exactly.
Why are you telling us about your deal?
Is he done yet? Is he done yet? Is he done yet?
Honestly, I should have just recorded that once and then just looped it 7 times.
No.
Man. Oh god, this was like right after I'd seen Cruel Intentions 1, 2, and 3, and I just like quoted it incessantly like that in Brokeback Mountain, and it's so cringe just looking back on it.
That was a good meal. Oh, She'll give her regard to that Bastion fellow in hell.
Woohoo!
Good to know Akuma's going straight to hell.
Go directly to hell. Do not pass go. Do not collect 200 whatever the fuck Ramiram's currency is.
Bottles, barrels of rum. Do not collect 200 barrels of rum.
Hey, Usagi, I think he's done now.
Damn it. No, I'm hungry. Food, enough.
Not now, Usagi.
Oh, Jesus Christ! Yeah, we called them Orion and Usagi instead of Orion and Usagi. And there were a few episodes before I learned how to pronounce my own damn name.
Oh.
Sigyn is Sigyn, and I'm just like, we probably should have kept that. Oh, and Akuma. Akuma's name. Akuma. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, we fuck up everybody's name.
Deal with it.
Deal with it, yeah. No one was worrying.
Like, we made a big point of how not worrying we were.
They are both safe.
What is this, a baseball game?
Ooh, baby, don't you know what's so fun?
Hello to whomever the hell I'm speaking now. I mean no harm.
Bullshit. Onion means all of the emotional harm.
Yeah, you know, he like literally eats that stuff up.
Mm. Every breath you take.
Biblically,
Oh my god.
You
know what? I should have Trent just copy some of Onion's speech patterns.
Oh no!
Instead of, you should lock your back patio, I'm worried about your security. It should be, don't worry, Rebecca. You don't know me, but I know you.
Diagnosis. He actually wants us to worry. This is foreshadowing for basically his entire character for the rest of the show.
if a pathetic SOB raped me in my sleep, I would be pissed.
Why, Everin? Why are you like
Odd
this?
thing to bring up, but also perfectly valid reason to be angry.
Well,
Serena
he said he knew
disagrees.
us. He didn't clarify whether or not he meant that he knew us in the biblical sense. He also stated that he knew us without our knowledge.
Why are you like this,
So it follows
Everin?
that he also knew us without our
Everin, why?
Your name, please.
Oh, dinner time.
Can you like eat and commentate at the same time, considering this is a live stream?
Yeah, just, once.
Okay. Alright. I gotta like kill the screen share for a sec. Please stand by. Munch, munch. I'm also eating, so, you know, this is great. This is awesome for me. Oh, everybody, go grab a snack. Can't post comments to Facebook profiles. Learn more. Oh, okay. So I would have to, yeah, so I'm guessing I would have to upgrade for that, which I eventually will. So that I can stream on 3 platforms at once. But today is not the day. I had to pay my cat's vet bill, or part of her last vet bill, and then we have to take her to the vet again because she's been having some digestive issues that are causing seizures, so. But, whatever. Piffy? Oh. I can't unmute you because you chose to mute yourself, but I do kind of need you on commentary. So, like, whenever you're able to join commentary, I'm going to hop on Discord and see, enjoy my munching noises. Because, again, this is a live stream and I have not cut the stream. So, yep. Oh, there you are. Okay.
Good night. I had to wait for Andy to finish getting his potatoes.
Cool. Alrighty then. Let's turn back on screen share and continue the episode.
Ever, Your Majesty.
And he said that in the least demanding way possible. He's like, your name, please.
There is no way in hell this moronic poser is in any way related to me.
Huh? Gosh, just the ridiculousness and the randomness of
You know
the
your real
initial few
surname's not
episodes.
Ice, right?
Shouldn't you be janiting?
Yes, things never change. Will you tell me your name, please?
We just went over that. His name is Icy. You are still as demanding as ever, Your Majesty. We deliberately spelled that as stupidly as we could.
Uh-huh.
I think not. Then why did you tell us that's what your name is? It might be best for all parties.
He's trying so hard to be mysterious.
You lie about your name?
Hey, Serena also doesn't give people her real name. But that's because when you're prancing around in high heels and a dress with 2-foot extensions, you're not going to go around telling people, "Hi, my name is Sebastian." And Eric, by the way, Siegfried's brother, is still like, "You lied," and she's like, "I gave a stage name that's different from lying." But yeah, everybody pretty much thinks, including some of the characters on my side, that she should have disclosed that she was a drag queen before she started actually hooking up with Siegfried. So, yeah.
Does anyone actually call her that ever?
Akumina Torina
Yeah.
herself.
Just what
There's like one episode where she
select
goes
the
by
whole set.
Torin.
Go right ahead. We won't stop you.
Perhaps. Why did you call me Majesty? I'm not the ruler of my land.
That didn't get to
He's not even the ruler of the demigods.
No, Onion, you're just poorly informed.
No, that's just Corey godboating.
He's really not.
Only Visaji. So, you may say. Yes, Akuma and her voice say. A little weak. As for him, he must have us. And one day.
I love how he just changes tracks wildly.
Or if your
I
favorite
don't.
horse became ill. What is this, Nick at Night?
Just so you know.
Mm-hmm.
He isn't my pet. Again, that's Usagi. Thank you for feeding Akuma at any rate.
Sebastian can't help himself. He has absolutely no experience with things like this. That means
He's kind of a dimwit. He's also her fiance because she had no other options at the time, according to her. Meanwhile, she's so oblivious that this guy she met basically asked her to move in with him, and she's like, as a friend, right? She had no idea he was in love with her until he told her later, "I think I was in love with you." And she's like, "What?"
Kind of. I never had it.
What if I was talking about lovely?
You mean his vibrator? Oh, him. Close enough.
Could it be?
But who?
Master, be careful. something could happen to you.
Okay.
Wow, that's a nice rabbit you have there. It would be a shame. That's a nice teenage boy you have there. It would be a shame if something happened to it.
I doubt it.
Yes, the demon mafia.
And as for your other friend, please.
Translation. My God Modi bullshit can't affect real life people. So Sebastian will forever be safe from otherworldly forces. Although I do want to kill him off in the show.
Epiphany's just like, why is everybody so suddenly everything?
Then maybe it's your death that will make them.
What?
This is back when we used real music. Before we just had me screaming into the mic.
How do you know be safe?
I met him just days ago.
She says she knows.
You missed a couple of in-universe days. No one knows what the hell's going on.
I really feel sorry for the boy. He might be better on our side.
Yes.
Misabi, I've never regretted taking you in. You've been a great friend.
Days ago. Thursday?
No, my dear. On the day of Set.
This was just my assumption that he meant Saturday. I don't know if there was like
It's
an
his fancy
actual
way of saying
day of
Saturday.
set that he meant, but whatever.
Epiphany has strong opinions.
He sent me an email Thursday afternoon saying he had a plan and he'd be back in a couple of hours. I still haven't heard from him. Is it safe to assume he's still alive?
Unfortunately.
In a way, yeah.
In a way.
In a way?
Dude, that's like if I like texted Nee and said, hey, I haven't heard from Bex in like 3 days. Is she still alive? And Bex texted me back, or I'm sorry, and Nee texted me back going like, in a way. I'd be like,
That would be
she would never do that, but that would be a
Right.
dick. It'd be like, I'm sorry, what the fuck do you mean in a way? In what way is she not alive?
Yeah.
Like, oh, she's just, holed up in her room eating Pringles or something.
Yes, that's not quite a state of life. It's only sort of.
Or alternatively, yeah, she and I have been role playing on Facebook for like the past few days, but she's been hiding everything from you because you're super needy.
No!
I don't know. I don't think she would actually ever do that.
Right.
Sometimes I do when I get the brain weasels, but anyway, go on.
Yeah. Barnes & Noble just emailed me like, knock, knock, your book is here. I'm not sure if I believe them, but...
Knock, knock, here comes the literature.
Oh, yeah. Love some literature.
I got a new book, too.
Yep.
It was written by a lady in my Bible studies.
This one is for you, hon, and this one is also for you. I'll put them over there. Okay. For once, the packages aren't for me. Except for this book. I don't remember what I ordered.
Hey, speaking of presents, my birthday's in a week. Will my yarn be done by then?
No, I haven't been able to do it because of my wrist.
Oh, shit, that's right. Okay.
It's one of the things I really want to get back to.
I had a brain fail moment.
It's okay. So which day is your birthday on?
February 9th?
9th.
Yes.
All right, I'll have to find a way to make it up to you.
That is perfectly okay. I can wait and yawn because I have look at all these projects as I squeeze my arm. Can I hit play?
Yeah.
Okay, let's do that. Sorry, I just hijacked the entire conversation.
It's okay.
Yes, you can.
Cool enough to be undead.
Yes.
Oh no, we have previously living social justice activists. You know what, though? Epiphany is not nearly as annoying as Lena.
Yeah, honestly,
Lena was written to be the social justice straw person.
honestly, I'm glad that I got out of the quote-unquote social justice community that I was in at the time of this writing. But
I mean, yeah, activism is great, but like
those guys were just a bunch of bullies.
Telling everybody why they're wrong about everything is not activism; it's bullying.
Yes,
Right.
they're a bunch of big bullies.
Yep.
It is not my place.
Oh, as if Onion cares about that.
Everybody's days are growing short. It's October in universe.
Mm-hmm.
I don't care.
You poor dumb bitch.
How do you know what happened?
I can call her that. She used to be me.
Well then, my dear. Would you ever have a change?
I would change your heart about not wanting to die.
You can always come through.
A change of heart about like being in love with Librius. Like, hey, if you ever decide that you don't want to be with Librius and you'd rather be with me instead,
But the dragon just spent like most of the last 3 minutes threatening his life.
I mean, that can be foreplay. Ask Trent and Nathaniel.
Alberta concurs.
It's because Averna is awesome.
For that,
Concurred. No, just frustrated.
I'm worried that my eyes are going to roll all the way into the back of my head. Onion for president. Never mind.
Never mind.
I have no fucking idea who you are.
Oh yeah, he did. He refused to give his name, and then he said, "Saji, call on me." That doesn't work, buddy boy. I don't know how to tell you.
Note how he doesn't answer the question, because he doesn't have an answer to that question, because he's stupid.
But he gives his name here.
Asking politely what his name is. Nope. Oh, hold on. To be able to contact him for a booty call? Okay, he'll give his name.
To be fair, I'm exactly the same way.
love you, Libri.
On a dating site. What's your name? None of your damn business. What do I call you in bed? Oh, flips to the phone book, picks a random name.
Fair.
That will never change.
But he will never let me return that.
Never is a strong woman.
But you know,
Here we go with Onion fucking dictating feelings. Do I have any water at all in the house?
Many of did happen fast. I would have a chance, but I don't wish anything bad before I.
We do, we do. Okay, BRB, I need to get some effing water.
Okay. Let's see.
Whoops. I spilled water on my shirt while I was coming to bring this in.
Well, that's a mood. That happens to me.
That, yeah. It is a clumsy mood. Oh, would you look at that? I had like half a sip of tea left. Oh, would you look at that? I had some water. Oh, would you look at that? I had a whole bottle of tea, all in this room.
Oh no!
Leaving the room was completely unnecessary. Except I also got panna cotta, so I guess it's not a waste.
What, seriously, he's given like no reason for Uji to even want to call him at all, even slightly, whatsoever.
Oh, he's so he's so mysterious and intriguing. I must call him immediately. Rabbit.
Yes, and vaguely threatening. Oh no, very threatening, but the threats are vague.
Ooh, yes, threatening. Threaten me more, Onion.
Not utter creep. No, he did not, Epiphany. You're...
So I told you about
well,
faucet black mold, right?
What?
Faustus.
Oh, okay. I was like, hold on. What's wrong with your sink?
Faucet black mold. So the version of him that I play, he got bodied by Trent. He got choke slammed, beaten up in 7 Minutes in Heaven because like they found out that they didn't just need to make out; they could have a brawl, but it had rules. It was a consensual brawl.
Oh, okay.
And then Faustus was like, so yeah, Faustus would probably be into this too, and especially since Onion is a demon. And Faustus is a cult leader of a Satanist church. So.
Ernest would, yeah, he'd enjoy melting him. Just like...
Melting Onion or melting Faustus?
Onion.
Hmm.
He couldn't melt Faustus because Faustus isn't a demon.
like you're all.
Fair.
Yeah, I missed that part too, Epiphany.
Yes?
Get used to that, Epiphany.
I love that about her. She points out things that I just
Are
assumed.
you like correct or something?
Oh my. Imagine.
Oh, hey, she's commentary!
Hello!
Oh, yeah. I wrote you into my universe as a demigoddess that nobody ever hears from.
I love you, sis.
I love you, too.
And next I see your beloved Bastion in his delicate state.
Whatever the fuck that means. Did he say earlier that he was just fine?
Yeah.
What actually happened was his he tried to run away from his abusive home life, but his guardians called the police on him for taking the suitcase, called the suitcase and stolen, and he was arrested. He was in jail for a couple days.
What the fuck?
I'm assuming he used his one phone call to contact Corey and let her know, rather than contacting me.
Wow.
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 Mm-hmm.
Can't have a field. Wait, what? What?
For context, Corey lived all the fucking Delaware. Person who wrote Bastion and I lived in California and were engaged.
Mm.
Yeah. Well, actually, I was living in Arizona at the time, but like he was supposed to come with me and stuff.
Oh, his state. He's pregnant and Anne Boleyn's the father.
Oh my god.
Tell him if he lost my drawings, he's dead meat.
So,
Rage quit!
Yeah, that last part, he knows that much anyway.
Okay, so we're skipping the credits.
Aftermath of the pilot.
Aftermath of the pilot. We're skipping the apologies. Wait, actually, no, we're not skipping the apologies. I'm just going to mute it because I don't want us to get DSMC'd. Before this episode starts, we at Avondale Productions would like to apologize to the following and to fans, occupants, etc. of the following. Within Temptation, Japan, Bagels, Prostitutes, Human Boy Toys, The Cullens, Sort of, Angels, Demons, Satan, Trader Joe's, Excel Saga, Kidnappers, We Don't Like You, but Dural made children. Department, Aliens, Trolls, Sea Kidnappers, but substitute Corey for Dural. Virtual Fighter, Bitches and Dogs. Directors, True Assassin, Epiphany's Caring Face, Gods, Demigods, Strippers, Breasts, Spawn Villains, Nobodies, especially Marluxia and Syx, HP, Lovecraft, Necromancy, Dark Willow, Doppelganger Willow, Cruel Intentions 2, That Bastion Fellow. Anyone who noticed, I forgot the subtitles on one of you Saji slides. For those of you who couldn't hear it, he said, damn, now I'm hungry, feed me master. The Constellation of Orion, Baseball. Anyone who might actually be named IC. For your majesty, with seriously, do you have a nickname? Custodian, Sears, Cherished Pets, Nick at Night, 1920s Gangsters, The Mafia, Dr. Horrible Sing-Along Vlog. I had to pause it. I couldn't. I'm pretty sure that Bastion's delicate state at the time was when his mom drove him to running away, then called the cops on him for taking his suitcase or something. So he wasn't in a coma or previously living. He was just in jail because his mother was being difficult. Due to the lack of Corey Sues in this episode, there is no content that necessitates a trigger warning, but we do not recommend watching this with headphones if you have hyperacusis. Sorry, Piff. There's some high-pitched feedback in the background of some of the lines. Sorry about that! Good luck, I guess?
oh, why won't we meet again? We watched her breathing through the night with a candle burning bright. She couldn't get to sleep that night. She won't have that problem anymore. My bathroom looks like a crime scene now. Blood on the floor and the walls in the loo. Let's hope they never find her body or I'll be a dead woman too. Shit. What with the forecast? Get me to coma, can he? That sounds very unsanitary.
I damned you first.
Akuma said he's an ass who likes to upset people.
Okay, so I'm just gonna volume this down a little bit because some of the lines are like unevenly loud. So. I love you as Rosemary, by the way.
Thank you.
He was throwing darts at a worry board to see what stuck.
His contract to get a rise out of Ben. Hope she's right.
No, you were wrong.
Fuck you, Rosemary.
Orion was dead.
It's okay, wait till 2010.
About that unless someone was impersonating him.
It's only the second episode.
I wish Ash went in prison. He's better at
I
stuff like
don't.
this
I'm
than
glad
me.
he's dead.
Oh, yeah. Piffy casually drops that she knows assassins.
So, in my verse, meaning One West Covina verse, Trent would be more of a PI and Sebastian would be more of a PS, which works because Sebastian is also Trent's defense lawyer. Defense attorney.
And this is just like this gag that I had going where it's like, yeah, Tiffany knows a guy.
Yeah. Like another, yes, good girl, Epiphany. Sebastian approves.
Gotcha.
She really can't. It's in her contract.
Who said that? Akuma told me to call tomorrow around 10 a.m.
I didn't say that.
Me either. And uncanny coincidence.
Oh, I was talking to Corey / Akuma on the phone. This is my diary entry.
I see.
From that day. I should have probably made that clear. In the narrative. Oh well.
Hope Gerald doesn't come back. Same for Orion.
Orion is a regular character.
I can't believe anybody would have the nerve to say something like that about Librius.
That's ableist. Not that I care.
I can't believe he got away with it.
I can't believe Lena let you get away with. Oh right, she hasn't made me yet. Yes.
Tiffany, you may not murder our regulars.
Oh, what?
But why?
Orion's regular. It's in his contract.
Give me that.
Special effects.
It isn't lighting.
They're destruction proof.
Yeah. She knows a guy.
Don't even think about it.
Mini thought crime's face.
I know you wear it all the time.
Now it becomes like. I'm glad we kept the caring face as it was. Like committing thought crimes face, I think, is the one that became less impactful the more expressive she got facially.
Yeah.
She doesn't speak, so we had to make her express herself somehow, and the signs were they were great. They are great, but yeah.
Yeah, it's a lot better for her character this way.
I am your
Well, at least the creepy disembodied voice has a sense of humor.
No, seriously, that's your dad.
How as long as he's as good to me as he's been.
I don't care.
None of us do,
I
sweetie.
don't really believe that he regrets me. But maybe I can bait Orion.
Oh yeah, she knows a guy, and she usually knows a guy who can do it real cheap.
Yeah, you know what? He sounds like a real chum.
No offense, Cinnamon, but I feel fat.
The scrawny fat friend telling you they feel fat.
Are you 8 Ninja?
Oh yeah. At one point in Shudder's fic, Siegfried told Serena, "You're fat," and Serena's like, "No, I'm not." Because she was a cheerleader. She knows, she knows what she weighs at all times. Even when she doesn't know what she weighs, she knows what she weighs.
Could Orion have known about Usoji being my successor?
It's a diary entry, so yes.
Yes.
At least you know they can think. It may be a trap, but I can't afford to risk Bastion.
Yes, we can.
I will not afford it.
We hate him.
How would they kill Usoji anyway? Why would
We'd walk him off an anvil. We'd walk him off an anvil and hand him a clip.
Dubious is being entirely too kind.
evidence, just one of a really annoying mouth.
Oh, okay.
I'm sure they were doing things off screen.
Oh.
The only thing going on off screen is that no one has been able to reach him by phone. Can't lose you, Soji. Can't.
Don't worry, sweetie. He lives in my head. He'll be fine.
Wait.
You will see me now.
He's still on a diet, by the way.
Saturday was when I had the bond.
Which sucks for him because he can't eat pita chips and panna cotta, but I can.
The one that occurred in that script we lost.
So that's who ate it.
I thought it might have been the chinchilla.
On the Totetsu or the chinchilla? I'll gladly expose it on the Totetsu, and Piffy will gladly expose it on the chinchilla.
Let me break it down. Akuma and Oblivious formed a metaphysical bond.
Okay, so actually, they're referring to the bond Cinnamon asked Akuma to break, which was the bond between Bastion and Corey, where Corey created a quote-unquote sibling bond with Bastion that was supposed to have metaphysical properties. But I fucking forgot.
Reading and sending text winks to each other.
And I didn't feel like making Shad redo the line, so.
It's okay. Show was already confusing.
None of this makes sense and it's not supposed to. Everybody's just like, oh, okay.
Some magical lovey-dovey stuff then?
It ain't sweet, it ain't home, but it sure was Alabama.
Oh, it's much more sinister. We'll see.
I think I still have that sound effect.
My name is Fred.
That is just dwarfing.
Where are you from?
Orion has a crush on me. Right.
Yeah, probably.
Wanted to know from Bastion if Lee's a good kisser.
Well, I'm intelligent compared to the idiots that live on this planet.
She's not talking about planet Earth, by the way. She's watching her own thing, for those of you who don't know. Rosemary's something completely different than what we're watching.
Yeah, Rosemary's version of the show is way better.
Okay, what do you want to talk about now?
Susie said that Orion had known something she didn't.
Well, I'm on a boat.
Yes. Take a good hard look at the motherfucking
Akuma likes
boat.
to be at the center of everything, or at the very least, controlling it.
Which is funny because she doesn't have any agency most of the time.
I'll tell you in a few
She traded her agency for bubble tea.
Yeah, that's definitely something she'd do.
Okay, so we're gonna mute this. Before this episode starts, we at Evan Dub Productions would like to apologize to the following, to fans, occupants, etc. The following: Carnival Phantasm, people who have sensitive ears, Beethoven, meteorology, people in comas, Clarabot, Occam's Razor, fiction, Ash's Prison, PIs, Hitmen, people who like nerds in their heads, Star Wars, ninjas, evidence, Pet Shop of Horrors, chinchillas, anyone who is confused by the mysterious voice, bring it down, Fred the Lighty Guy, the idiots, actually, no, go and die, idiots. This episode contains the following: misogyny and a fat joke. I didn't think the fat joke was worth worrying for. I am 5'4" and I am 197 pounds, and I didn't care about the fat joke.
I was just being
thorough.
I was just being thorough in the way that somebody who walks on eggshells constantly is.
Yeah. I don't blame you, but I don't who necessitate that kind of anxiety.
Never find her body, or I'll be a dead woman too.
Though their years have been kind, the world has not.
Oh my god, it's Ari's
Don't you
debut!
mean the?
Huh?
The years, not they years.
Stop poking holes in my prophecy!
Please don't DSMC this video!
What's the WP even doing?
Why is everyone picking on me?
I don't know! Rodafin! He never appears again!
Oh, is that so? I thought you were the man who
He
was
needs to buy
clever.
more of those ugly shorts.
Right. He isn't really that clever. He's actually rather gullible.
Don't. You'll encourage this weird guy now.
We're talking about Jamie Hansen. Jamie Hansen is the weeaboo.
I have seen, and the outcome is not good.
See?
See? Even though assuming those it'll suck.
Impressive quantity of suckage. God.
Your favorite character.
Fred. Always Fred.
I'm the lighting guy.
I love him so much.
I mean, you would.
Yes.
Well, if it's any consolation, you're my second favorite.
See, who's my favorite character? Drapanin. Drapannon's my favorite. Corey vs. Drapannon is my favorite character.
Mm. I thought you only punched things to death. Sorcery and punching things to death.
Yeah, in easy mode, he is One Punch Man. Or merciful mode, noob mode. Yeah, nice of Sykes to leave it behind for you.
Mm.
Our race is dying, and our ways with them.
What do you know about my face?
Our face is
Thank you
dying.
very much.
Our face is dying. Actually, I should have had you cough like, our face is dying.
Soon, not even the children will be spared.
Okay, Herod.
It sounds like that's what someone has said to you.
Well, yeah.
Do you know what a prophecy is, Rosemary?
She's not watching the same show, remember?
I understand that.
Hope will come to us even now.
I stop there.
I wish you would actually.
He rides on the wing's blood and shall be forever.
That's terrible.
I've been using that pejorative correctly. I was like, hold on, that doesn't seem like a very epiphany thing to say. Oh no!
The child and raise it with love.
Who will love you?
No one knows Akuma.
The others shall hate his son, but they hated their father first.
The fuck?
What's that term paper?
Oh, why'd you fail?
Wasn't a very good professor then. Good professor.
Prophetic theory is kind of like literature that way.
Yeah. Oh gosh. What died in my trash
I
can?
remember literature. I failed for my paper on Inferno. I think I should understand Inferno rather well, considering that my mom makes us sit in the corner and read it when we've been naughty. Well, I'm actually on Purgatorio now. My sister always was Mom's favorite.
Oh, she's the unfavorite twin.
I'm sure your mother loves you and
Poor
your
Everin.
sister equally.
Or at least she thinks she's the unfavorite twin. Maybe it's just that Penrin's better at not getting caught.
Yeah.
It's like, no, the reason that you're on Purgatorio is because you're the one that gets caught doing shady shit.
Crazy production now, and I actually have to be on the set paying attention to what's going on. And that seems fair.
You have to be on the set once, paying attention to what's going on once, because we do not rehearse. Do you know how much effort goes into production, Everin? You haven't eaten me.
I don't like it any more than you do.
Well, what did you do to piss my mom off?
He's her husband.
Do you know who
Lots.
I am?
A juggernaut bitch?
Damn right.
There will be old in the eyes of the world.
Well, that's a little rude.
I didn't know he has a mother.
Yeah, she's some sort of epic weed goddess or something like that.
She's the goddess of wisdom and food. But yeah, she's the epic weed goddess.
Her life holds no meaning now that revenge is done.
Way to dictate the meaning or lack thereof of someone's continued existence, you worthless hack.
She's dictating the lack of meaning of her own continued existence.
The epic weed goddess.
Why would I talk shit about him? I love him.
You really don't pay attention to anything anyone else says, do you?
Can't read.
We're not supposed to know that yet.
That is cool. What are they called?
And actually, the full truth of it is that Onion can't read English. He reads dark glyphs, which is not dick butts.
Oh.
We were going to have it be dick butts, but then we decided to use Loki's made-up language that his code switching, remember?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yet redemption shall be found with a creature of the forest.
Top tier
How
acting,
many
I
people
love it.
talk to you about foxes?
Once one of my neighbors tried to convince my uncle I was actually dead and my corpse had been possessed by a fox spirit. I think she got eaten by her cat.
You just doing some Japanese folklore jokes.
My cat, but
Well, this is before we changed her nickname to Epi because Piffy's nickname is Piffy. Or
Yeah.
Piff. Piffy is a nickname, but her other nickname is Piff. Yo, dog, I heard you like nicknames, so we put a nickname on your nickname. So you can shorten while you shorten.
it's not something to be randomly bandited.
Yeah,
I remember you were like self-conscious because you didn't want Epiphany to look too much like a self-insert. You're like, yeah, Epiphany isn't me, so let's change her nickname. And I was like, okay.
yeah, and as for the reason for her name, the first proto Epiphany was actually my SCP Foundation character, and the convention was to have it be really, really obvious from the character's name who the user was. You know, so like Dr. Bright was Ike's character was Dr. Bright, and I went for.
And so for Piffy Catapult, Epiphany Trebuchet.
Yeah.
It's great. I love it.
Thank you.
It's small and
No.
She's talking about a rabbit.
Yeah.
Just in case that isn't abundantly clear to everybody else watching this.
I think she's actually referring to Reggie, who's neither a fox nor a cat.
I don't know. Let me Google it.
He's secretly a cunning linguist.
Oh, bad joke.
Foreshadowing.
How did I know? Foreshadowing.
It's foreshadowing because he developed a crush on my very soon.
Ask me again, then.
Thought his love shall take a while to return his feelings.
His love is a thought.
I think arsenal only applies to buttons. You can't have an arsenal of jelly babies.
Yes, you can. Not with that attitude.
Can we listen to the prophecy that Rosemary's hearing instead?
I want arsenal of gummy bears.
I'm sorry, OBD, I ate it already.
Child, will be a
No
house
kids, a
of-
random comma.
All shall be set right.
Beyond the barricade.
Beyond
is
the
there a
barricade, is
world
there
you
a world you long to see?
His father's, for his father loves his unknown soul.
What the fuck does that mean, bro? I still, dude, it's been whatever 2022 minus 2008 means, and I still don't know what that means.
I love you, Ari.
Who's Ari? Am I pronouncing that right?
I'm Ari, and yes, that sounds about right. Moo!
Will teach the child everything it knows, and they will be good parents.
No, the fuck they will.
So-
The parents are Alibrius and Akuma.
Yeah, they don't.
Loki and I nicknamed our son Crotch Goblin, and we're better parents. No, I'm sorry, Groin Goblin. We nicknamed him Groin Goblin.
Yes, that's so much. Actually, yeah, that is better. Uses alliteration.
Yeah,
Although it doesn't have the same Anyways,
yes. I mean, but he's very cute.
he's adorable.
And he is a little goblin sometimes.
As very small children are.
He's a toddler. Of course he's a goblin. Like we don't say it with malice. We say it out of
Right.
love. We say it out of affection. He can, however, lift and carry a full bottle of amaretto. Ask me how I know that.
Oh no!
I left this on the floor by accident, and he tried to run off with it.
That reminds me of when Twen tries to steal my drugs. By which I mean my bottle of medicine that has been prescribed to me, which I take as directed. But she has like partially eaten the label on my painkillers.
So, yeah, I also have medicine that I take as prescribed and directed, and I didn't take enough of this to mess with it, but I bought this during therapy. Because my therapist and I were on a walk. We passed by CVS. She was not pleased, and she's like, don't ever buy alcohol during therapy again. Valid.
You don't know Santa Claus.
I'm shocked since it came out.
Oh my god, Everin, why?
His mother, however, shall fall as the child grows.
I love you more than that kid loves cake.
As her time ends, she shall move on and accidentally erase everything.
I'm beginning to wish we had accidentally missed.
Yeah, it's like.
I mean, Ari is brilliant. We love Ari.
Wow, Piffy, you just cut straight to the bone there.
Never allow such nonsense.
That's the most
She's good.
thing I've
I mean, she's very evil, but she's good.
We will have forgotten her child and the man who helped create him.
Who helped create him.
She is the one named Sailor Moon.
And then discussion about Chibiusa and her pronouns. By the way, there was someone who... So one of the nicknames I use for Serena Morningstar is Rini. And one of my co-writers was like, who the fuck is Rini? And I was like, it's Serena. It's not the most common nickname. She's like, what other nicknames are there? And I was like, okay, look, I know you don't watch anime, but I got it from an anime, okay?
Parents.
I actually really do like Chibiusa quite a lot.
Did you know that Sumi's daughter from the future who comes back in time to... Oh, wait, fuck, spoilers. Anyways, her name is Rini, too.
Aw, who? Who's Suni? Who?
Sumi is the first person who died in Every Heart a Doorway.
You know what? I'm betting Shannon got that from Sailor Moon.
Oh, yes, she's a Sailor Moon fan.
Yeah, I did kind of the same thing with Fennel. Daughter from the future! Like, hi, I'm Cinnamon, I'm 17. This is my daughter Fennel, who's also 17.
And You can listen to more of Sakuma's prophecy.
Sakuma!
Her redeemer will be sad, but not mourn, as will those of a realm beyond.
And the spiteful red pen gave up.
So funny thing though, Rini, like she comes back and she's like, okay, look, I'm starting to stop existing. I need you guys to fix whatever caused my mom to decide to not fuck my dad.
Oh my gosh! There actually was a plotline like that in Sailor Moon as well. She starts to fade out of existence during Endymion and what's her face have a breakup, and Rini notices herself starting to fade from existence. She's like, no, you have to get back together. I don't want to die. It's very, but it's like age appropriate for her 8-year-old self.
Yeah.
So yeah. But yeah, so if anyone like notices me in character referring to Rini, that is my OC. And she is a nasty piece of work. But she's also a very emo piece of work. She's basically me when I was 15 if I stabbed people. Yeah.
Side of your stomach, and the walls are closing.
Oh no!
She predicted Lucius. She predicted Lucius.
Oh, okay.
When they meet again, it will be painful to see how she has fallen.
Yeah.
She's an angel. I see what Corey did there, and I'm inwardly face palming. I'm not outwardly face palming because I'm doing this, but I am inwardly face palming. We already have a satanic archetype on the show, okay? It's Drapanin. He's based on my father-in-law.
Everyone is getting tired of listening to this.
Pedrin?
Everyone.
I love you more than you love me.
Must we get into this argument, Rosemary?
However, is what?
Huh?
I said, must we get into this argument, Rosemary?
Yes.
The vision ends.
Here is here, but where is there?
Can we go home now?
No.
I cannot say what happens next.
Why not?
Virgil, will you please use your command spell and make him shut... Oh, sorry. Wrong story.
Fate may cry.
I would, however, like to say that I hope they help her.
Isn't she still talking about herself?
Yes!
She never deserved what cruel plans the fates laid for her.
Oh my god, why do I keep hitting such a high note?
This was actually one of Torin's prophecies, but since Akuma was the one who sent the email, we had Akuma read it. This is from the exotic mountain lion.
Okay.
This is Epiphany's caring face.
If you don't like anything, then how can you have a favorite thing to do?
It's my least unfavorite thing to do.
They will give her a chance to rest and finally be at peace.
Let me rest in
I
peace.
mean for
Let
me
get
to
some
know
sleep.
that you're real.
Okay.
Just watch.
Well,
I have no idea. Okay, fucking Dofkin and her fucking babbling about Job Corps. I guess the audience has to sit through it, so do we. Even though she's technically the paid audience.
Some on a brownie sundae, calamari, groceries, and
So,
wine.
if you ever see
Wine
this,
isn't
this
a
is what
grocery.
Serena's voice is
Comfy
supposed to
men's
sound
work
like, is like
boots,
hers.
a new hoodie, a new zipper. Not for the hoodie.
Oh my
man.
god,
The
nobody
wine is a
cares.
good
I
idea.
wrote this and I don't
slept
care.
late, but I feel mellow and less restless than I have in a while. Meta and I ate lunch together yesterday.
Oh my god, who cares about Meta? We hate Meta.
He passionately expressed that he's afraid of some stupid shit happening and him losing another person he loves. then maybe he shouldn't cause stupid shit to happen and drive that person away. I'll do my best to make sure that doesn't happen. Oh my god, is that what trying to talk to us is like?
Not yet! But apparently.
I know I need to honor our relationship and cherish his choosing of me. And also to respect him as an individual. He'd never deliberately hurt me, unless it's got inconvenient for him. And he doesn't care about other girls. Until you two are separated for more than 72 hours. Childishly, I'm happy he doesn't pay them any mind except to complain about them. Dude, what the fuck? That just means he doesn't respect women. You know, I'm so sick of this bullshit new adult trend where women only have value if they're not like the other girls, and where men crap on every girl they meet except their love interest.
Oh, this was actually explored in Crazy Ex-Girlfriend. There was a song called I Hate Everything But You. And the fandom's like, that's not romantic. That just means he's going to grow to hate you too in time. So anyway.
Yeah. And
what?
Insert thing here about how in real life being not like the other girls usually comes from the other girls telling you, you are not like us, suffer. You know.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't have a lot of peers with the same interests that I did. So like when I met someone, I latched onto them and got jealous when they had any other friends. Sorry about that. But anyway, then when I grew up, like now that I'm 30, I'm meeting tons of people who are also into vampires and yanderes and yandere succubi who drag queens who stab you if you reject them when you find out that they're not cis women. And like writing and stuff like that. Like it's easy to find people with common interests as adults, but as teenagers, no. And then you get this kind of like complex. For some people, we get a complex. It's like, well, I'm not like the other girls because the other girls are basic and boring. So I'm better because I have deep interest. But it's only like because you don't really get to know the other girls, so you're not really aware of their complexities.
For me, it's like, I'm not the other girls. The other girls have made me know this with malice and intent.
Also that.
You know, I'm not like the other girls. The other girls treat me like I'm subhuman.
Oh, that's awful. And Loki likes to do the you're not like other girls thing, but he means it as in, well, other girls are, you know, boring, basic, bitchy airheads. Which has been his actual experience with, but he hasn't had like a lot of positive experiences with women, including like female role models. He hasn't had any, so it's understandable that he feels that way. But I still don't like it. Yeah. Anyway,
let's get into some real drama.
Hi, Yali.
Oh God, not this asshole.
How's your night been going?
Just got back from work. How's yours?
Just getting out.
So Yali is going to be like just the generic stand-in for all of the bad dating site guys, and we're gonna invite him to one of the holiday parties, you know, the holiday specials, and have him be revealed. Oh, he's actually a really good, cool guy off the clock. He's just a jerk in this episode because that's what was written. Whereas Anita is exactly the same.
People sacrifices to Uncle Satan.
I'm looking to meet new people and get around. If I meet someone who meets my standards, possibly a friend with benefits. But I refuse to hop into bed with a guy until at least 5 dates have happened. If that's not for you, feel free to move on.
I feel like the entire monologue of how I'm not going to jump into bed. Like, don't even mention sex if it's not on the table. You know, like don't even put that in their minds. Just like if they start talking about it, then go like, no, thank you. That doesn't interest me.
Well, you've already ruled yourself out, so you might as well leave now.
This episode is just about two assholes who suffer from last wordism. And also my diary entry.
I've given up on finding someone who will love me and not abandon me.
Pity me.
No, shut the fuck up.
Exactly.
And that's before. This is like third canonical appearance, and she's already making fun of herself. This is off the clock Akuma, you guys. This is off the clock. Akuma and Alibrius actually have chemistry in their relationship.
That's beautiful. I love it.
Yeah. No, shut the fuck up. Exactly.
That's just my policy on having sex with guys I meet here. It's how I deter the ones just looking for a piece of ass for one night.
As opposed to you, who are looking for 5 dates and then ass?
I don't think she's into pegging, but yeah.
Hee-haw!
Wow, that's more than I wanted to know about your dating life.
Talking animals deserve love too. Quack!
Well, not right here where everyone can see you, I would hope.
That's why we have lights out scenes, Everin.
He's never had sex in California.
Not certain you have, hun. It's just my policy on it with the general population here. I never implied you have.
Did you ever fuck anyone here?
Yes, I'm quite certain.
Not that it's anyone's business.
Business to tell, though.
Corey?
The hand of your butt.
It's Corey's debut!
Oh no!
Why is Dinner Slut Corey's debut? I love this.
It's her debut and she is out of character.
No. This is off screen, or I'm sorry, this is off the clock Corey. Everyone's a punch clock villain.
You don't even know that yet.
I'm sorry, you guys. I'm just not feeling like myself lately. And that's going to answer that.
We don't even know what you're like, Corey. Say that.
This is what happens when we write scripts out of order.
And intimate issues.
Here we are. I told you what I'm seeking from here, and that's all you need to know in that regard. If you wish to know anything about me aside from that stuff, feel free to ask.
That's the most convoluted way she can ask about something else.
Then why are you still having that conversation? Looks to me like Yali might ought to sort off now. Then if
you know what I think happened is I think Yali actually clocked the fact that she's a gold digger and decided to troll her. Which doesn't make his behavior any better. I still don't respect him. But yeah, Anita's
it
also
does cast it in a slightly different light.
Huh?
It does cast it in a slightly different light.
Anita's also completely fucking terrible. Let's not, delude ourselves.
Person or date anyone since you're leaving after Christmas, or even join up, or even get to know anyone for that matter. Your words
because he wants he states that he wants a blowjob. Oh yeah, there we go.
Dark One, I summon thee. Make this asshole.
Oh no, this is Japan's debut. Elena's in Japan and Sigyn's debut. Oh my god! And Sigyn makes so many awkward jokes about Japanin. By the way, Bex, if you're watching this, Once Upon a Time reference. In fact, I'm going to screenshot that. Give me a second. I got to screenshot this and post it to Bex.
I was going to say something, but then I've forgotten.
I apologize for that.
It's okay. Huh. All right. Anita's using a lot of words to say very little, and it makes her sound kind of pretentious.
Oh, she is, but she also doesn't know how to express herself concisely.
Oh, that's okay. Yeah, I have trouble with that too sometimes.
Yes, but it's cute when you do it because I personally like you. I have a huge beef with Anita, so
okay.
He does it. Everything exists according to my personal standards of convenience and inconvenience.
Okay.
I am the law. say I am the law. So there we go.
Wait, the Dark One has met his dad? No, you know what? I don't even know why I'm surprised.
I've got to start
Why
hiding
am
that
I
dagger
streaming this
better.
on this account? This is the worst account that I could be doing this on.
So, you just want to get off?
Are you saying
What would
this
I
to
get in
Drapan and her
return?
Yali?
Or are your needs
Yali, yes, he's being dragged away.
Actually, a very valid line of questioning.
Well, you know, stop the clocks.
Oh no!
Ah, oops. Sorry.
Well, at
Well,
least
it's
now
a
nobody will
valid line
think
of
you and Epiphany are the same
questioning. It doesn't
person.
really change the fact that Anita's not really one to talk when it comes to reciprocity.
Yali jumps down from Drapan's hold. He just goes, "Wow."
You just said you wouldn't sleep with her even if she wanted you to. What the fuck?
Is he quibbling about what counts as sleeping with someone?
Now can I make that clinching joke?
Sigyn, no. Can I borrow your broom?
I don't know. Can you?
Ellipsis.
Ellipsis!
Wash up your done, if you please. I don't want fuckboy gunking up my bristles. Then why did you let your pen take it?
Oh my god,
I feel
Everett!
like let isn't the appropriate word here. Lena! People in this room are triggered by a usage of the word inappropriate. I'm sorry, I just said it again. Fuck. Oh my bad.
You can hear the sincerity in her voice.
Yes! Snap out the unclean! Snap out the unnecessary!
Elena is just like that.
One day!
Huh?
I would rather.
What did you
Elena's
say?
just like that.
Yes, she is.
Oh, can we wrap up after this one? Andy's social battery's starting to run down.
Sure.
Okay.
How about it? Olive Garden.
How about Red Lobster?
You don't know her well enough to buy her dinner at a mid-priced sit-down restaurant, but you know enough to have sex with her. I'm sorry, what? Then tell me, dear, why should I give a random fuckboy a blowjob who hasn't even done anything to deserve it?
And finally, we see what Anita really wants. 5 dates that somebody else pays for.
That's not what feminism means, sweet pea.
That's not even what feminism entails. What a cheap cop-out. Decent comeback, though. If I wanted comeback.
On the one hand,
You just interrupted her.
For money. On the other, if that's his price range, I see why he's not just seeking a prostitute.
I mean, he could probably find a cheaper prostitute on Craigslist. He could find a cheaper prostitute at Job Corps. Yeah, okay, but some of the girls there are underage. That sounds like not my problem.
In this verse, she is also 17, so. Meaning Jonathan, not Anita. Anita's in her 20s.
Yeah.
So.
A feminist, you say?
I can go down on you in return. That's what friends with benefits are for, you smartass.
If his
Hee-haw.
threshold for feminism is giving a woman oral sex, that...
Live action Piffy!
I apparently literally do not have words for that.
Well, as Lena said, it's basically just a cop-out. He doesn't want to pay for dinner, but he wants sexual favors from her, and is willing to reciprocate them, but without regard to whether that's something she would want, when I think she's made it pretty clear that she doesn't. Whether or not she uses men for their money is, okay, not great, but...
Not relevant to his being an asshole here.
Yes, because he's not aware of this behavior pattern from her.
Yes, it's a for all he knows situation.
I'm smart.
Either way, they both suck.
And an ass. Thanks for noticing. Listen here, honey. Since I don't think you're willing to take the time to get to know me, I'll just tell you now that I have a little something I like to call standard. If you find it so high, ask for Red Lobster, not Olive Garden.
Gold digging, you're doing it wrong.
That's Marigold.
I think my dagger is defective. Torpanin hasn't made Yali go away yet.
Clearly, he is unskilled in broom shoe.
I'd like a longer broom handle, actually. Like a 10-foot pole with bristles on the end.
Jeez, do all Dark Ones whine this much or make this many excuses?
I'm a millennial. What do you expect?
No, you're not! ...
I am for a demon.
That's not how it works!
That it is for demons.
I'm pretty sure his voice actor is like on the older end of millennial.
Different.
You're not in Zero.
Oh,
Wait, and Zeros are different wasn't a thing yet!
I can't commit, and you can't make me.
Oh, gee.
That's true.
Oh, the
get a
cringe.
lampshade, and you get a lampshade. Everybody gets a lamp. Oh, I wonder where this. I'm not going to be remotely sexual with you without a proper first date. And then a proper second, third, fourth, and fifth, as you said earlier. That standards thing I mentioned a second ago, you are not even close to meeting him, and you want to know why? Is it
He didn't take it the first time?
Is it because he's foreign? Oh my god, Desmoda!
She asked if Yali doesn't meet Anita's standards because Yali is foreign? Maybe he's just the wrong kinds of foreign. You guys! Well, it's true that some cultures do have a problematic view of American women, like they'll automatically assume that because American women don't cover up as much as women in their locale, that American women must be easy.
Okay, now I'm just getting flashbacks to my time in the Mormon church, where they basically say that women on TV who wear something a little bit revealing are asking for something terrible to happen to them. Are they asking to be cast in the show? Because that's probably the worst thing that's ever happened to me. Alas, I just went out to have some sexual immorality, and now the serial killers make me feel so attacked.
Sorry, I just wanted directions to the park. Damn! People in this are so hostile.
I hate when that happens. I wore a shirt that covers my cleavage and shoulders, and I wouldn't have deserved.
This is like, so the actual reason they have those scenes where the lady like puts on something a little bit more revealing, like does her makeup and stuff, is like showing that she's going to go and be relaxed, have a night on the town kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
But No. When watching those shows, my mom would draw a causal relationship between that shirt lets her cleavage show a bit, and she gets attacked by the bad guy later.
So I've gone out in like basically nothing, by which I mean everything that legally needed to be covered was covered, and nothing more, like nothing super bad really happened. Like anytime that I was attacked in that way was like with somebody I had been seeing, not like with a stranger. Although I have had a stranger try and follow me home on the bus a couple times, and then my dad was like, well, with what you were wearing, what did you expect? To not be followed home.
Yeah.
Anyway. Let's listen to Serlena screaming at somebody. Marie or Akuma, I forget who.
Me.
Goddamn French bird, are you fucking passive-aggressively threatening me?
Serlena, you're completely covered.
No, I'm just paraphrasing
okay.
what my bio mom really
It was
means
Marie.
when she says that the female character, quote, should have expected that. ...
Hey, if Onion can enunciate them, so can I.
He hasn't done that yet!
Behold, it is my fault that all these terrible things happened to you, Akuma. I must repent! Lord Jesus, forgive me for my wayward shoulders, and have mercy upon this poor unfortunate creature beside me.
Attention Earthlings.
So I did that in one take.
To help heal the sick and downtrodden amongst yourselves. Please Selena.
Thanks, Serlena.
Oh yes, hijacking the world's prayer. Hey, do you get this guy out of here? I tried to... He's useless. Give him the strength and the broom shoe competition.
Shut up.
Who the fuck was
Oh, that's Peter. We're golf buddies.
That's everything.
with a straight face?
Well, I tell you anyways, you are a shit person and a self-entitled piece of shit. You just use shit twice in the same sentence. You may want to work on that. You should hop on the next flight back to whatever country you crawled out of. Oh my fucking god, Anita.
That.
I mean, to be fair, it would be even ruder to erroneously assume he's from a particular country just because she can't tell accents apart. And I mean, at least she didn't tell him to hop a boat. Yes, both.
Oh, god damn it!
Not making this any better. In fact, you are all making this so much worse.
We should have called this episode Sin Thine Ass Off. Because we're going to keep making offensive jokes.
What? We don't know he doesn't live in an underwater realm. I mean,
oh my gosh. She would have said take a submarine if it was an underwater realm.
Oh, what did you think? Lena, we're vampires. We don't give a shit about human politics. Well, I don't give a shit about human politics. Cinnamon might.
She cuts
know
people
because
up
she's
and serves them in
studying
demon
political
fruit
science
salads,
at a
so her
Royal
opinion
Galaxy
does not
Festival.
matter
She's
about
an
anything
Yeah.
ever.
spot for you.
Ever.
You made me laugh so hard. Thanks for the entertainment, honey.
No problem. I think he meant me. In this case, I could easily solve this.
This is not the problem solver Epiphany knows.
And
I mean,
yes,
she's
I
a problem
had
solver
sex with
Epiphany
men from
knows,
meat
but not the
markets.
one she...
I
you know,
more polite
yeah.
than your sorry ass.
Hey, don't drag me into this.
You're your own sorry ass, Ari.
Ari, not sorry.
Oh, but me a nice dinner beforehand, too. They actually earned it.
Wait a minute. Just because a guy buys you food doesn't mean you gotta put out for him.
What are you talking about?
Drapanin, shut up. You're a rapist.
We don't know that yet! Corey Cannon, however.
You really are stupid, aren't you?
That's okay. He's pretty, so he doesn't have to be smart.
Damn it,
He's a man,
Sigyn!
not a beta fish.
How dare you? Japanin is not a beta man. Orion, that's not... Oh, forget it. I have better things to do than defend Japanin.
You created him!
Even my on Batman.
Peter!
Snap!
Whose side are you on?
Wait, so is that how you became a demon?
We don't know that he's a... Oh my
Oh.
gosh! The continuity! The continuity! is
Then you clearly
crying.
knew around here. Either way, stop trying to manipulate her out of her boundaries.
He's a one-shot wonder if I ever saw him.
Shove.
How are you so bad at this?
God literally picking up on him wasn't a clue.
No, I knew that. I was just trying to get someone to reiterate. Man, I can't believe it. What kind of person do you have to be that God actually gives up on you?
Please don't send the entire production team to hell, Selena.
I do what I want.
Already boycotting heaven to protest the institution of hell.
And to the concern trolling evangelist letters.
Hey, if there's any concern trolling to be done around here, I think I've got a pretty good handle on it.
We've noticed.
Badly.
No, we
I
haven't!
think
She's
I
been
know
here
I
for
have
half an
yet to have
episode.
sex here with anyone. Besides the fact that he's a tourist. I mean, I don't fuck someone in every new place I visit.
Really? Why not?
I'm glad you asked. Okay, so firstly, I'm 15.
And
I'm going to stand on this side of the room.
We haven't even established that joke either.
Thanks. No woman
God,
wants to put up with your incessant thinking. Actually, it seems thinking is the opposite of what Yali's doing. Or if he is thinking, he's not doing a very good job of it. Why do you think I only see men here as meal tickets?
Because you're a horrible
Jeez, you don't have
person.
to just outright admit it like that and ruin it for the rest of us.
So are you!
I let them treat me to a nice meal, then bail if I don't want to sleep with them. Simple as that. Never mind. That doesn't paint you in the best light, and I don't really want to get lumped in with you, so... Yeah, forget I said anything. I would have done the same with you too, dear.
You're just too cheap to show up to Olive Garden.
You know, I'm really grateful that the friends who take me out to eat don't expect me to fuck them afterwards. Just saying.
I'm sure you wouldn't need to problem.
Thanks, Tokiomi.
Do you think I could put in a request for a new adult? I think mine's broken.
We have it oh my goodness, continuity.
Why?
That sounds like a you problem, Epiphany.
Moving simply, Doctor. So basically, you're calling yourself a meal whore.
Hey, what's wrong with that? Some of the best sex I've ever had was gratitude sex for free food. That's just my personal style, you know? Not everyone's gotta go and copy me!
Better than a man whore.
Ding dong!
Somebody say man whore.
Oh my god.
Why didn't you show up earlier when someone said
This is
go
the worst
dig-
episode for me to be streaming right now on my main account.
You're freaking late.
Can you wait more than 10 seconds after I enter to start insulting me, please?
No. Please leave.
Can you at least use less ableist insult?
Well, you see, he would. Except that he's right. Med and his arguments really don't have a leg to stand on!
Serlena!
Once again, True Friends is sending the entire production team to hell.
Well, geez, it sounds like most of them are going there voluntarily anyway.
Not wrong.
Go.
Why?
Because I'm pretty sure by the time I'm dead, the paperwork for the restraining order Japanin has probably filed against me will have been accepted by the court.
No, you're good. I'm too cheap to file a restraining order. I just caused them to file one against me instead.
You know that's not going to work with me, right?
Can we get back to the two shitty people fighting because they don't want to fuck each other?
We're going to do one of my scripts.
I need to go lay down.
Stage quit.
And your face is generic.
No, it's not! His face is not generic at all.
He's one of the most distinctive faces. Okay, you know what?
Cry more, Epiphany. It's not as bad as how none of you fuckers can tell me apart from Japan or Orient.
Or Marie not being able to tell me apart from Usagi.
Yes, but Marie has prosopagnosia.
So do I. That's no excuse. Apart from Usagi.
I mean, you can.
It's been like a half hour since you said you'd stop.
Sorry. Yeah, there's like 3 more minutes.
Okay.
Yep. Almost done.
Just love to hear it.
Kitten or slut, are you gonna blow me or keep wasting my time?
Swings the broom around, finally catches Yelly and Peony's son, and then carrying it around
Jeez, took you long
triumphantly.
enough.
Wrote that with the eyes actually closed.
I mean, what's to stop you from just walking away if I'm supposedly wasting your time?
The fact that I'm carrying him away on a pike, maybe?
Yeah, bro.
Top tier
Yeah.
artwork.
Well, what's stopping you from walking away?
Last wordism.
Because it's fun to try to annoy the shit out of you before you finally get sick of it and hit me. Just don't hit me, man.
After they get sick of me exploiting them.
You are so pathetic.
I mean, I need more content for
Is that the end of the episode?
No.
Aww.
I have
Almost.
got to replace that 17-year-old camera. Warranty's out and everything. It seems like rubbish to me. I've got cameras that are older than I am that are still working perfectly. I have the feeling I can't ask you to bring them. No! Can I talk now? Let him finish.
That's what she said.
What? You don't think she talks that way to prospective employers, do you? Actually, I just got hired today,
So as of next week, that won't be the case. You're looking at the new state associate of Camp Atway.
Hired for what? Low class street prostitute?
Do you have ears? Do they work?
That's not really something you get hired for. So much as someone you just do. I mean, there are ways you could apply.
I'm glad there's subtitles.
Huh? Yeah.
Also, she literally just said sales associate of Camp Outlet. Bless your heart, sweet pea.
Okay, night.
Bye.
Can someone call the ambulance now?
No need. You'll be dead in like 2 minutes, and as neither you nor Anita have contract with us, that's not my problem.
Come with me, Yali. You're to
Oh
be
no!
new place.
Oh, we haven't established this either. We haven't established that either. Oh. Okay, whatever. Continuity is crying in a corner.
Why, thank you.
All right. Give Randy a break now.
To replace his dagger. It's working at like AOL dial-up speed.
Okay, yep, that's the stream, guys. Thanks
All right.
for tuning in. Bye. Oh my god, that was so much fun.